Rickard Gilliana, Carson Advisory Board. We've heard a lot of talk the last couple of days of people coming up under public comment, specific issues about bear hunts. And most of what we heard was about bear hunting. The whole issue that's before the commission at this point is whether or not to make this a permanent regulation. It doesn't authorize a hunt. And I don't understand why people don't understand the difference between a permanent regulation and actually authorizing a hunt. If the commission decides that there's a compromise position regarding tags, or when we hunt, or the amount of hunt, or who we hunt, what we hunt, that's a separate issue that we'll talk about in February. This, if I understand it correctly, we're just here today, and what we're deliberating on is really whether or not to make the hunt, the bear hunt, a permanent regulation. It doesn't authorize it. It just makes it the ability to authorize a hunt if that's what the commission decides.
Thank you.
Mineral?
Come on up.
Commissioners, Jesse Latin, Churchill County. My CAB voted to make the bear hunt a permanent regulation, and we did not receive any correspondence from any members of Churchill County in opposition to this.
Thank you. Any other county advisory board? Any other members of the public? Oh, sure. Come on up.
Go ahead. For the record, my name is Bob Cook. I'm with the Douglas CAP. We had a meeting the other night, and the majority of our board voted to support the bear hunt. And I just want to pass that along. There's been a lot of discussion. I'm not going to repeat anything that hasn't been said, but we are in favor. Thank you.
Thank you.
Glenn Bunch, Mineral County. I know I said I wasn't going to come up here, but just a couple of small items. We've been out in the area. We do have a few bears in Mineral County. Of the 3 that have been physically watched on numerous occasions, all 3 of them have twins, and so that's that side of it. We did not have a quorum at our meeting, so we didn't have an official meeting, but in the meeting past, the board come to the conclusion that whatever decision that the commission come up with, we could do. Thank you.
Any other county advisory board members or members of the public?
I did get another card exchange from Shrink Cook.
Actually reading something from another member of our group. I'm Sherry, Margaret Martini. Members of the commission, the only issue relevant to continuing with the bear hunt is the bear hunt. There has been much discussion and correspondence from hunters and the Coalition for Nevada's Wildlife regarding the conception of we the public who do not support the bear hunt are against hunting with guns. Nothing could be further from the truth. Many who strongly oppose the bear hunt are gun owners and hunters themselves. Some one person or persons are responsible for spreading a vicious untruth that Nevada bear hunt, no bear hunt Nevada is against hunting, and that person or persons are probably in this room today. As a hunters, can't you at the very least be honorable? You have nothing to support your accusations. The only issue that this commission should be addressing is the science before you in considering having this hunt be a permanent one. The science says no. Therefore, an overwhelming number of the population says no. Please study Beckman's dissertation and his findings that the hunt will do nothing to solve the urban bear issues. He also clearly states that the population is stable. You are basing your votes on pressure, misconception, and lack of using the expert knowledge available to you, and not on the science. It is your fiduciary duty in your position of managing the wildlife of Nevada to put down your preconceptions and study the experts' findings. To continue as you have been in disregarding the science presented to you by more than one source is to fail to do the job you're appointed to do. This is about the bear hunt and only the bear hunt. Leave the rest out of the equation.
Thank you. Okay, any further public comment or CAB comment on CGR 393 permanent bear regulation? Okay, we're going to take a 5-minute break, but before you do, let me just make a quick statement. Beginning of this process, and we're not done, it's going to come back to the commission, but at the beginning I asked that everybody be calm and that everybody participate in this process and use good behavior, and I would like to thank all of you for doing exactly that. It's been very, emotional on, in many respects, and I realize it's difficult sometimes to keep it together, but you guys did a great job, so I want to thank that. I also want to thank both sides for a vigorous analysis, a vigorous opposition by No Bear Hunt, and a vigorous response by sportsmen and the department. The reason that is good is that we really do drill into it, and we try to get to the best answer. And so I realized that as part of this process, especially some of the things in Dr. Beckman's life, that we've got some additional work we have to do. That's some of the good things that have come out of this process that for me to see. And from a policy standpoint, I think this commission needs to push forward, even deeper into the bear science, to further support what this department does, with the bear natural resource. So I want to thank you for that. And so anyway, let's take a 5-minute break. We'll come back and bring it back to the commission.